Hey there, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to another Ramble session. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We had a semi-busy weekend. Yeah, especially on Saturday. So, let's get started with what's been going on here. We'll start out with the Fauxbo front. So let me move some of this stuff I've been painting, and I'll show you why in a moment. So yeah, sorry for the reaches. Let me just get all this out of the way. I really need to clean off my disc. It's a disaster. I always say that, guys. I don't know when I'm ever going to clean it for real. I did put down a new drop paper though, so that's good. Okay. Let's scoot out of the way, guys. Scoot out of the way. Give me some room. Okay, yeah. What's going on with the Fauxbo? Okay. I'm sort of behind, not behind. Yeah, I am kind of. I mean, of course, you'll see all this in a flip. I'll talk about this. This was my husband's. Well, this is my husband's back, and yeah, he has quite a few tattoos. But this picture depicts the 12 injection sites that he had last week. And then Thursday and Friday are blank. And when I went to go look on my phone to fill in my pages this weekend, because we did stay home, and I had a little bit of time in my craft room, I had no notes. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking. So now I have to rack my brain. I know on Thursday my son and I ran a bunch of errands. Friday, I have no idea. But then Saturday, excuse me, there's Fred. Saturday, look at this. Oh, no glare, sorry. Oh, look at my beautiful daughter. She's so pretty. Yeah, she graduates. She is graduating. Sorry for the glare. She's graduating this coming Monday, a week from today, with her English degree, and we are so proud of her. So, on Saturday, we all got up. Here are just some of the poses. This is like her holding her grad cap, which I'll show you. That's the decorated grad cap I did. And then this here I made on something called Pic Collage. I'll go over all that in a minute. So anyhow, yeah. So on the weekend, on Saturday, we got up at the booty crack of dawn. Yes, at like 6. I think my daughter was up at like 5:30 to do her makeup. And I got up at 6. We left the house between 7 and 7:30. And headed off to her university with my crafty bestie in tow, because my crafty bestie is an amateur photographer and she takes the most beautiful pictures. I love them. And she actually took my daughter's high school graduation pictures too. So, and she does it as a favor to me because she loves me. And she just loves doing photography. You know, she loves photographing and doing photography. She just did her aunt's wedding a couple weekends ago, and yeah, she just loves doing it. And like, everybody tells her, you need to start a business, girl, you need to start a business. And she does, because she really does have some beautiful photos. So we did that all day Saturday, and yeah, we were gone pretty much most of the day. And then we ended up going to, sorry for the glare, we ended up going to Cheesecake Factory. And this whole page I designed in blue and gold because that, those are the colors of my daughter's university. So yeah, real excited for that. Unfortunately, she's graduating on a Monday. Like, who in their right mind puts a graduation on a Monday morning? I mean, yeah, Monday morning. So therefore, my son, who starts his career this week, is not going to be able to go. He's going to be at work. Oy. So anyhow, this is the graduation cap that I painted for my daughter. Sorry if you can't see the whole, there you go. You can see the whole thing there. So yeah, I hand painted it using acrylic paint. And if you can tell, all the sparkly. The lettering I did using fine gold glitter. And I think I told you guys before, here, I'll put it like this. This is her, you know, her tassel. And everybody gets like different colored tassels depending on the college in which you're graduating from. You know, like if you're graduating from the College of Engineering, you get a different one. The College of I don't know, psychology, get a different color one. She's graduating from, I can't even remember what the school is, but you know, if you're graduating from the School of Education, there's a different one for that. So anyway, but I did the glittering. First I did the lettering, and I'm sure you saw it in another Ramble session. I wrote it out using my Posca markers, and then I took one of these fabulous inventions. It's the Zig memory system. It's by Kuretake, and it's a glue stick, you know. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the glue comes out in a very fine tip, you know, and you can press it down and a little bit flows out, and then you just, that's how I do it. I just drag the glue around, and then I put glitter. And so that's how I did this, and it's actually just painted on a piece of cardstock. And then we glued it right to her cap. So there it is in all its glory. And she loved it. And I was fairly happy with the way it turned out. That's the first one I've ever done. I did do a cap topper last year, but I only did the lettering. I didn't do any type of, sorry, I'm trying to get this back on here. I didn't do any type of decorating, like no painting on it or anything like that. And yes, decorating, your grad cap is a deal here, okay? It is something that is done. Yes, it is something that is done. And, yeah. I don't know how else to explain it. Here, I'll give you something pretty to look at. I'll talk about this in a minute. But yeah, it's something that graduates do here, and it's been being done for a number of years. I know, like, when my daughter graduated high school, you know, 4 years ago, she decorated her own grad cap, and it said, "Thanks, Mom and Dad," or "Thanks, Dad and Mom" on the back of it. So that was really sweet. And she graduated from homeschooling. So, I mean, I don't even know if there were even a dozen kids in her class. There's probably more like 6 or 8 kids, maybe a dozen. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it was a very small class size. So when she went to graduate with her 2-year degree, I don't think she did her cap. I can't remember, honestly. I don't think she did. But anyway, so now that she's graduating with her 4-year degree, and yeah, a lot of people do it to their caps. They decorate their caps, and people even sell them on Etsy. You know, they design them and sell them on Etsy. Now, whether or not they hand paint it, I don't know. You know, I know that some, like if you have a Cricut machine, I guess you can do that sort of thing. I don't really know. Anyway, my daughter gave me some reference photos from Pinterest, and I kind of used a mishmash of a couple of designs, and she gave me the quote, and so I painted it up for her, and it was really fun to do. It took me about a week to do the whole thing, but yeah, it was fun to do. So what you're looking at here in front of you is my aunt's lapgan. And this is made out of a Yarnspirations big cake. I don't think I have the wrapper. Yeah, I do. It's this. If you can see it without glare, I have to get up. Sorry. Yeah, Karen Cakes, big cakes, okay? This is 100% acrylic, and let me see. It's in the color Toffee Brickle. Now, this has 603 yards. This is my first cake. I have 3 of these cakes because I wanted, obviously, to make sure I had enough yarn. Excuse me. So, but when I stretch this out, you know, in all of its length, you know, this is what it looks like so far. It's just stripy. Very stripy. Oh, that's a pretty background. Maybe I should just make a crocheted background for, you know, showing you my stuffs. Anyhow, excuse me again. This is in the granny stitch because I finally have, okay, I've almost mastered the granny stitch, all right? Yeah. So it's a very easy stitch for me to do. I did finish my grandmother's throw, which I showed you last time. And it literally took me more than 2/3 of her throw to finally figure out at the end, how many, what's it called? Like how many stitches I needed to put in the end, to turn around and start going the other way. So each stitch on the side, like there are parts where there are 2 double crochets, and then there are parts where there's a single double crochet. Okay. I think that's how it goes. So like when you get to the end of the row and you have 2 double crochets, then you double crochet 1, and then you turn your work. And then when you get to the end of that row and there's only 1, you double crochet twice into that 1 double crochet. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you're a crocheter, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it took me like, oh my gosh, so long to figure that out. It's not even funny. And then last week, I was going to tell you about, sorry that you're only looking at this. I haven't really been in here doing all that much, honestly, because all week last week I was working little by little on my daughter's graduation cap. So, and then my husband had his appointments for his, let me close my laundry room door. Sorry, I'm right here. I share my art room with my laundry, and it is Monday, so yeah, I am doing laundry. So what was I saying? Yeah, my husband had to go in last week to get his first round of RFA injections. So, yeah, he had a nerve block done. And RFA is radio frequency ablation. So he got a series of 12 shots in his back, going, 6 on either side of his spine. Sorry if this is TMI for any of you, but just sharing what's going on. Yeah, so the whole idea of those shots and nerve block was there are certain muscles in your back that actually wrap around to your abdomen. Now, one of his doctors thinks that he has an abdominal tear, and that's where the pain is coming from. Anyway, the pain specialist thinks that by doing this RFA, it will essentially reboot those nerves in his abdomen to stop sending pain signals to his brain. Okay, that was the hope. I don't know how many times he's supposed to be going in for these procedures. I don't know how they're supposed to work, really. It's not immediate, obviously. Like he won't show immediate signs of improvement, but I do think his doctor told him that he should see signs of improvement within a few days. Well, he went in, when did he go in? Oh, well, let me look in my book because it's in here. Let me see. Okay, he went in on Wednesday, all right? He went in Wednesday for his RFA treatment. So, on Saturday, he woke up in worse pain than he had before the treatment. So, oh my gosh, the poor thing. He is just so utterly discouraged, as am I. And, yeah. So we're going to have to see where that takes us. I don't know. He goes in this week for a follow-up, and oh gosh, yeah, it's just been extremely rough on him. So that's that. I don't want to end on that depressing note. So I am determined today. I think I'm going to put my Fauxbo aside for now, for today, and I am going to work on this. My Childcraft book. I want to get this done in a really bad way. I just want to get it done. So, yeah, I think all I need to do is go through a few of these back signature, the pages in the back signature, and do something with them, add tidbits and whatnot. And then I have to go through this whole signature and add tidbits and whatnot. So, yeah, I really want to just concentrate on this today and get it done. Get her done so I can get her out to her home. What else? Let me think. Oh, I did want to share with you, right? Okay, last week I shared with you my little dilemma, okay, on my CropADile. I actually, either that day or the next day, I actually contacted by email We Are Memory Keepers, which is American Crafters, I think. And let me see, I think I have the email. I do believe I printed it out. And yeah, I explained to them, you know, that I had gotten this with a few months back at, you know, as a gift around Christmas time, and that I had had problems setting eyelets. I did send them the close-up photos that I showed you. I sent them that. I sent them a picture of the We Are Memory Keepers eyelet that was gone awry, and I showed them the Recollections eyelets that were not working either. So can I tell you that I sent this, yeah, on 4/16 I sent it to American Crafts. I'm sorry, AmericanCrafts.com. And literally within 3 hours, I got a response via email. I couldn't believe it. So she said, and here's the email right here, but she said, generally we say to try to use our brand of eyelets since some don't use aluminum and they set differently, but you have already done that because I sent pictures, you know, in attachments. I'm so sorry for the experience you have had, and I would be more than happy to send out a replacement CropADile. I will order one from our warehouse and send it to you as soon as it arrives. Thank you. And her name, which is Tesha. And oh my gosh, I mean, how wonderful, right? Okay, finally, I actually spoke on the phone with customer service with a company and had a positive result. I think that might be a first in my life. Yeah, no, probably not the first, but it's definitely rare occurrence around my parts, right? So yeah, so I'm thrilled. I'm so happy about that because when I get, hopefully, now I haven't gotten it yet, so I guess the proof is in the pudding when it shows up in my mailbox. But yeah, I cannot wait to start eyeletting stuff, you know? And these are some of the things that I want to eyelet. Oops, sorry for the glare. These I had made before, see, and I would love to have an eyelet there, you know? Yeah. So, which reminds me too, I'm so silly, I put in an order for Amazon just this morning because I had seen a laboratory booklet. Now I'm switching subjects back to the Fauxbo. Somebody had mentioned, I can't remember who it was, on our Facebook group that she used, or one of the books that she was using for a journal was actually a laboratory notebook. And the paper inside is gridded, and I do believe it's like 105 weight or GSM or whatever it's called. I don't know. Anyway, it's thick paper. That's all I know. So I went ahead and ordered one from Amazon. It was, I'll put the link below. I'll put the link below if I can. And yeah, so I went ahead and ordered one because I was already ordering some stuff for my daughter. And then now I'm thinking about it and just showed you that tag. And do you think I ordered any eyelets? Heck no. Why would I do that, Elizabeth? Oy. Do you guys really hate that I talk to myself? I mean, actually, in all these videos, that's what I'm doing, is talking to myself. Well, I mean, I'm talking to you guys, but anyway, so yeah. So I am totally thrilled that I got such a positive response from the customer service department. They had at American Crafters, they had a wonderful service department. And yeah, I was thrilled about that. I can't wait to start eyeletting everything. And oh yeah, back to the grid paper. So yeah, when that book comes in, I will show it to you. I will do some maybe a swatch sheet in the back to see if anything bleeds through. I'll check the paper quality, all that kind of stuff. I do believe it was about $10.50, which is a little more than I like to spend on a Fauxbo. It is approximately the same size as my regular Fauxbo, okay? I think it is 7.5 across, no, maybe 7.5 inches across by 9.25 tall. So it's about the same size as this. I really like this size. And I do believe, I should have brought my iPad in here or my computer so I could look it up for you, but I'll put the description below. Again, don't go rushing out and buying anything just because, you know, of that. Maybe I'll do a review on it or something. I don't know. But, you know, when I glue my books together, which I always have right there, a stack of books on top of a composition book that I'm currently gluing, okay? Now, I've told you before, when I glue my pages together, it takes a crap ton of glue sticks, okay? A ton of glue. Now, I've never worked out the price, okay, of glue that it takes, but I would assume it works out to be about the same price as this other book, right? So we'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, check it out for yourself if you want to. But like I said, I should be getting it this week in just a couple of days because I ordered it through Prime, and I will go ahead and do some testing on it myself and see how it works out. Or I could just try to locate where I'd seen it on the Facebook site or on my Facebook, which is always a difficult challenge. Yeah, find it and ask whomever it was. So yeah, I really want to know. And it would be great if I could find a book that I don't have to glue, you know, because like I said, I have a perpetual gluing station right next to me. I always have a book on the go gluing because I glue the pages like in sets per day. Like I don't glue the whole book in one day because all that does is yield a whole lot of wrinkles. And that, you know, I don't mind a few wrinkles, but you know. So yeah, it takes me a long time to glue the books. So anyway, yeah, so there's where I'm at there. Yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So I'm really hoping that this new book that I get, it does have a soft vinyl cover, which I don't know that I'm going to be thrilled with because I'm not really sure. I guess unless I use the stinky glue, the Fabri-Tac, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you can glue stuff onto vinyl. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I mean, you know, that's all I can do. But if the paper quality is such that I don't have to glue a book together, that's the route I'm going to go. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. So we'll see how it goes. And then what else? That's it, I think. Like I said, I think I'm putting everything aside today and I'm going to finish this book. I'm not going to promise that. So don't hold me to it. Don't hold your breath because you'll turn blue. But I'm really going to try. I'm going to try to get this finally finished today. As soon as I turn y'all off, that's what I'm going to be working on. So, I think, yeah, that's it. So, I hope y'all are having a fabulous day. Okay? Have a fabulous day. Choose happiness, choose joy, and just make it the best day possible for you and the ones you love. Okay? So, thanks for hanging out with me and sharing your time with me, and I will talk at you all real soon. Bye.